I'm sure you've heard the same things over and over. Develop discipline. Motivation won't get you anywhere. Here's what workouts you should do. Here's the protein, the supplement, blah, blah, blah. All those things are very important. But there is one thing that nobody is telling you. This one thing is super important when starting anything in life. This one thing, I'm just playing with you. I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'm talking about practicality. More specifically, applying practicality to your gym journey. First, let's rewind back to when I started lifting about 5 years ago. Whoa, a little too far there. Okay, that's a little bit better. I was a skinny high schooler. I had no idea what was ahead of me. I had never even seen most of the equipment before. It was all brand new. This is a brand new journey for me at this point in time. But that is where I started my journey. It doesn't matter at what stage in life you are starting yours. All that matters is that you are starting. With that being said though, remember this because this will be important. You are a beginner, but there's nothing wrong with that. There is glory in being a beginner. That means you have so much to learn, so much to unpack about lifting. Also, you have a long and fulfilling road in front of you. Everybody started brand new at one point. You are not alone if that makes you feel any better. Personally, I never understood how not being alone helps. It's still scary regardless if someone else has done it or not. Anyways, when I used to personal train, I would tell all my brand new fitness clients, the ones that have never stepped foot in a gym before, the same thing. You can either make working out as easy or as hard as you want. What do I mean by this? Practicality. I'm not saying you take it easy in the gym itself because you don't want to cheat yourself. You want to work hard in the gym. I'm talking about making the gym as easy or as hard as a concept in your head and in your life. But let's continue my explanation to make that make more sense. Let's dive deeper by taking a look back onto high schooler me for a second. There was a massive difference in the world that you are watching this video in and the world that I started my fitness journey in. What is that difference? I wonder. Sit back and think about that for a second. Practicality is important when starting anything new. When you are starting something for the first time, you want to be given beginner information, right? You don't want to. In fact, you don't even need to know advanced information until you already have the foundation set. When you are starting something, you need to set the foundation of knowledge and experience on a specific subject. For example, let's look back at high school or college. You can't learn derivatives until you learn how to count, add, multiply, variables. You need to have the foundation before you can learn advanced information. If you say tried to learn derivatives before you knew how to count, you would one, be completely confused, not even know what you're looking at, and you would be overwhelmed and give up immediately. You would quit, no doubt. I don't think anyone quits the gym because it's hard. Everyone knows going into it that it's going to be a challenge and they step up to the plate because deep down they know it's good for them. I think people quit because they feel overwhelmed and they try to fight too many battles at once. They try too hard at the start. And it's completely natural to quit something that is making you feel overwhelmed. And that right there is where the difference in the two worlds lie. 2023 you, high schooler me. The difference is we now live in a short form content world. TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts didn't exist. But Aiden, why does short form content matter? How is that practicality to any degree? Well, because of the short form content world we live in, information, and a lot of it, at your fingertips, two things happen. One, you receive information that you are not meant to see at your experience level and you're not ready for it. You have direct access to advanced level information given from probably an advanced level person, or even worse, you're getting advanced information from someone that is a beginner as well. There's no limits there. But let's say for this scenario, it is advanced level information given by an advanced level person. The issue with that is you probably don't know the difference between the advanced information if you are just starting on something, right? Like the gym. So you're seeing information that you aren't quite ready for yet. Number two is content creators are constantly trying to one-up each other. And that's just the industry, so that you can't get away from that. The problem with that though is information can get very skewed and very advanced rapidly before you even know it. By the end of the day, there's new information on a specific subject, and that information you can't understand until you get the beginner information. See what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's an issue with getting information quickly. It's a very good thing. But the issue is there's something to be said about seeing things before you are ready to see them. You don't need to be worried about working this specific head of a muscle, or what workouts are optimal, or what the perfect supplements you need to be taking are. That is multiplying and dividing level. The beginning is part of the journey as well. You just need to get started. The rest will come naturally when you are ready to learn it. But what should you focus on then? Making the gym a consistent part of your life, forming a habit, and enjoying your workouts. That is what you need to focus on first. And that first level applies to everyone, whether you are starting for the first time or starting again. And if you want to go a little bit deeper on the stuff you need to know, I would say learn about a mind-muscle connection. Yes, you can learn a lot from TikTok. You can jumpstart your journey from a point that was way above where like I started, for example. The issue with that though is mistakes are crucial for your journey. Without the mistakes, you can't, in my opinion, really develop a love for the gym. Those mistakes, those growing pains that I made for my first couple years lifting allowed me to really enjoy the gym and see a path behind me, this path that I walked. Without those growing pains, I would not be the same lifter I am today, let alone I might not still be lifting if I didn't develop that love for the gym early on. You have to develop that love, and I think the mistakes that you might be able to jumpstart by gaining all this information will stop you from having a deep love for the gym. All in all, make the gym as easy as you want for yourself. It doesn't have to be this overcomplicated, overwhelming mess. Not everyone wants to be a world-class bodybuilder, and that's perfectly fine. At the end of the day, most everyone just wants to go to the gym to get a nice workout in, lift some heavy circles, and run on our version of a hamster wheel. Speaking of which, I have a date with the weights. Good luck on your journey. I promise it will be worth it. If you did enjoy the video, click this button right here to subscribe to the Beast Training channel, and click this button right here to watch the video that YouTube thinks is the best one for you. Embrace chaos and release your beast.